So he took me to this place, it's a hangar where they search the trucks, search the cars, the vans, and it has all the equipment that they have. They could take uh, the car apart, some pieces of the cars, and check the cars. You see, when you have nothing, like in my case, I have nothing illegal, so you have to do it by the book. But I know the police sometimes when they need somebody, they want to get somebody, they will implant things to implicate me, the kind of person that they want to get. And in my case, they want me badly. And Costa Rica and the USA, they are buddies. Anyhow, and I knew that they were waiting for me because the first time they also came, they were waiting. So now this incident when I went inside Costa Rica. So they drafted this paper and they wanted me to sign. I read, I read anything before I sign it. So when I was reading, I said, okay, that's what they want. So I put my own part. They want my signature. Well, my signature is not going to come for nothing. I want to write my part in this agreement, in this consent. So I was writing and writing about I'm not waiving any of my rights under international law, under their agreement with the USA, under the local laws, the Costa Rica law, whatever you name it, such as but not limited to this law. So I'm not waiving any of my rights. And I stated of what's going on, why they want me to do it. And then I had to go to the other side of the paper and write more. And then I told them I need a copy of this paper and I need to call the American embassy. When you are abroad, whom you are going to call? Your government, the embassy of your government. I'm not going to tell them that I'm persecuted. And he will persecute me more. That's what happened in Venezuela. That's another story. So they take the paper, they go inside, and they come out again. They said, are you going to sign as a consent? I said, hold on. You brought that paper, and I wrote on it, where is it? I need a photocopy of it. They said, no, forget about that paper. So why don't you let us inspect it? It takes 2 hours. If you want us to get court order, then we have to do this and that. So it will take 6 to 8 hours. I said, I don't care. I'm not in a hurry. I sleep in my van and go do whatever paper that you want to do. Go get the court order. Then they got mad at me, and then they had that person standing next to me all the time say, Saddam Hussein, with the mustache and the body belt, police. Okay, and then I had that problem with my heart going fast, and they called the ambulance. The paramedics came, and I told them, look, I don't want this stress. When I get stressed out, this is what happens. And they checked, they saw that my heart was going up, my blood pressure. Anyhow, so they cooled this little bit, but that guy standing next to me, Saddam Hussein, was still there. He did not cool down. Anyhow, so what they did, they brought this like a judge, and they had the bench over there, and they had witnesses, a court reporter, a video camera. They were taping the whole thing to get the court order. So they inspect the land. I don't know what they did. It was an act or something. I don't know. But that's what I wanted. And somebody who's supposed to be a judge or supposed to be somebody in charge, or I don't know exactly. But that's what it looked like to me. And at the end, the same person came, like he's supposed to be there, and said, would you give us a consent? I said, no consent. Do it by the law. Then he told me, do you want to watch us do the search? I said, sure, I want to watch you. And there was a video camera. They documented everything, the whole operation, almost the whole operation, the whole search. They documented on video camera, and they brought witnesses. I don't know where did they get those witnesses from. You know, I don't know, but anyhow, we're supposed to be witnesses. And they went through the inspection. So they know everything that I have in my van. It's all documented on the video camera. You hear Chavez? Presidente Chavez. Salute, senor. And before they inspected it, they asked me if I have valuable things. I said, well, my money. And they said, okay, what else? I said, they have gold, I have jewelry. And then I took the jewelry, jewelry you have it wrapped up or something. You don't just show it just like that. It was wrapped up for emergency. So when I took it out, they all looked at, they were afraid like it's something's going to explode. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, you call this a life, this is a nightmare. That's what I went through. Until now, I just want relief from this nightmare of what's called the USA. But anyhow, during the inspection, they acted mostly, I could say, in professional way. Professional way, I could say that. But they took some papers. They took papers from the van. They take to the office. I don't know what they do. They copy, they print it, they bring it back. I tell them, well, this is my paper. I say, no, this is my paper. I say, where did you get this paper from? What did you come? Where did you get it from? You went inside the van and you got the paper out, and you are leaving the van. Anyhow, they lifted the van. They checked underneath it. They opened the door panels, the roof. They looked the side panels inside the van. They took the spare tire out. They looked under the engine. They opened the hood. They checked many places. But before they did that, they brought the canine, the owl, the dog, the sleeping dogs. I don't know what they were looking for, but anyhow, he went through the van. That he or she, whatever that dog went, everything is okay. You see, I'm clean. They asked me, is the tank full? I said, well, what does the gauge say? It is full. They said, what did you fill it up? I said, in Nicaragua, because I was told Nicaragua gas is cheaper than the gasoline in Costa Rica, so I filled it up in Nicaragua. They said, oh, how much money did you put? I said, this much money, this many liters, this much money. Then they saw that it's okay, and I think I showed them the receipt. I think I had the receipt or something. But anyhow, they were going to remove the fuel tank and look inside it. Well, their country, they have to do it by the law. They want to search, I go under their jurisdiction. That's their law. They could do it. But anyhow, they took my word. They didn't drop the fuel tank. And they finished everything. They took all my stuff outside the van. Everything. I think there were 6, 7, 8 police. They took everything out from the van. And then they finished. They said, well, it's okay. You have nothing. Now, it's okay. The search showed that you are clean. You don't have anything illegal. So now we are going to put everything back. I said, no, please don't put everything back. I want to put everything back. Now you are tired. You did all this work. So let me do the rest. I want to put everything back so I know where everything is at. When I need something, I don't. So I know where I put it. If you put it, then I don't know. So you sit and relax. If you want, you could watch me. I put everything back. So they said, they stood up over there, and I put everything back the way I want.